that war gets a lot of coverage in comparison to other wars there are going on, where it's not white people who are suffering.
Like the US invasion of Iraq.
Hey everyone, today's video from Sweden. And in this video we ask Swedish people, what do you think about the special operation in Ukraine? If you are new to the channel, my name is Zach, and on this channel we make street interviews from all around the world. So if that's something you are into, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
What do you think about the special operation in Ukraine?
The special operation, can you please elaborate?
The war.
The war. I think it's a sack of potatoes, honestly. Because why? There are so many civilians getting hurt over this. Connections are being cut off. It's so unnecessary. And all this because some guy in a suit can't really handle his problems on his own. So I think it's just a load of crap.
Ah, you mean the invasion of Ukraine? Well, of course, that is the typical method that great power uses against smaller neighbors. And you have seen it all over the world, like the US invasion of Iraq, but now it's Russia's turn. And of course, that's an atrocity. You can't invade your neighbors.
Yeah, it's horrible. I mean, the Russians are violating Ukraine, the people of Ukraine, and also, I would say, Europe. So, I mean, it's just horrible.
Det är fruktansvärt. Jag förstår inte varför inte politiker i Europa inte gör något större. Eller ledare i länderna överlag gör något.
I think war is always a bad solution because people get harmed and it never turns to any good in a way.
I see it as absolutely stupidity, and I can see kind of a pattern that a lot of world leaders see violence and war as some kind of solution to things and to problems that didn't even exist in the first place. So I can also see a pattern of men in power that like this Russian war. I see it as some kind of way to just prove which country is the best. It seems like a kind of competition, which one is the strongest, and then they find some little thing that they can be mad about, and they make a whole fucking thing about it that isn't even necessary in the first place. I don't even understand what it's based on, this war. So I think it's absolutely stupidity.
What do you think about Russia's special operation in Ukraine?
I'm not so happy about it. I think it's a difficult situation for Europe and the whole world.
It's not something I know that much about, I guess. I'm anti-war in general and anti-people suffering, but I also think that war gets a lot of coverage in comparison to other wars there are going on, where it's not white people who are suffering. So I think it's very complicated. I feel sorry for everyone who's suffering, but I think certain people get more coverage than others.
A special operation, how do you mean?
The war.
The war, yeah, I think it's horrible. I think it's very strange and very small-minded to attack such a much smaller country just to because it, I don't know, once was theirs for long ago. So I don't know super much about it, but it seems very strange and just stupid, I think. So many unneeded lives taken just because he needs to show his power. So, yeah.
Russia's basically been a bunch of morons and Ukraine is just doing their best. That's basically it. There's no reason to call it a special operation, it's just war.
The Street Talk channel is a small team of content creators from all around the world. And everything we do here works because of you guys. Click the link in the description to enjoy our Patreon and to receive inclusive benefits.